That Devo just got a triple.
And we're live.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to a special version of the podcast. We decided to. This is a big weekend for wrestling, so we decided to split it up into two separate streams: one for NXT TakeOver, one for Rumble, because we don't want to do two at the same time and have it run over, and we miss the beginning part of NXT. So we decided, hey, let's do it today. Nothing to do today, so. Yeah. And I'm not here alone. I'm Canchas, and I guess I'm the host this week, and I'm not here alone, so go down TeamSpeak and say who you be, and hello and stuff.
I am DemonOJM. Woo.
Why is Demon all spooky?
Well, it's Demon.
Oh, I'm Vsinghb.
America. Woo!
I'm Cyclone.
Well, you're
Ghost.
SykeloneTheGhost.
Yeah, you're Cyclone. So it works out.
So smooth.
Okay, so what did he do?
Also, I tweeted out if people here and anyone in the chat want to retweet, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably
appreciate
make a
it.
click to tweet. Cyclone,
Yeah.
do a job.
Okay, alright. Wait, you want me to make a click to tweet thing?
Yeah, just a general we're live one. It doesn't have to be specific.
Okay. Well, don't wait for me, carry on.
So
No,
we are.
this is all you, Cyclone. You're the NXT expert.
Right, Velveteen Dream fighting somebody, match of the night, GG, see you guys later, and we'll have to stream tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so far on the NXT card, there's a total of 5 different matches, 3 title matches, and 2 non-title matches. So
I just want to say they've been plugging this show because I watch NXT every week. They plugged this show on the basis of every title is on the line because it's not like all the takeovers have all the titles on the line.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Is it Philadelphia?
Yes,
Takeover Survivor Series did not have a title shot at all. It was.
I know,
bad.
but generally they have all
Yeah.
the belts on it. I don't know what's special, but I don't. Anyway,
You know what? I have a theory about that. Maybe
oh,
they're specifying the titles being online because maybe the people who don't win the titles, all of them are going up.
we say this every NXT, like someone's going up. Never happened.
But this is a special show. This is a Royal Rumble weekend.
But
And Royal Rumble
they
is-
typically don't put someone up after the Rumble. They've actually never done that before. I think
Yeah.
the closest
Ty.
one was Joe.
Ty Dillinger, yeah.
No, Ty.
No, he debuted, but he still was in NXT until Mania. Then he went up properly.
Ah, yeah.
'Cause he went up during the shake-up after Mania. Like, Joe debuted in, like, February. So it was, like, in between the Rumble and Mania. So that's the closest.
Well, maybe they change it up, make something special.
Maybe.
Hey, yeah.
But I
So-
don't think so.
I have
Well,
one thought of someone
well,
going up, but we'll get to it.
Yeah. So, what do we think the first match of the night gonna be?
Velveteen Dream.
Well,
I
it's a
agree.
nice start to open up the match. It will hype up the crowd.
I agree.
And the way the NXT shows are usually played out is
There you
the
go.
match with the least amount of importance just goes first.
And this kind of had no prior build to it. It's just
It was There's actually no story to this at all. It's just I think it wasn't even announced on NXT TV. Triple H tweeted it out. That's how it got announced. So there's no story. There's no hype. It's just good wrestle.
which I'm happy about. Velveteen Dream has impressed me like the hell out of me with his promo skills, his ring gear, and all that. I wonder if he's gonna come out with a Cassius Ono cutoff jersey. To be honest,
You'll have some
Hope so.
form of Cassius Ono gear.
yeah. Then Cassius Ono just. I don't care what you say, Vsing, about his weight. He can work. He's a good
No,
wrestler.
I'm not denying that. He's just a very tubby boy.
Leave my tubby boy alone. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this match.
I'm also very excited. I know firsthand what Chris Hero is capable of. Shout out to my fame back in the days. I had a match with Chris Hero.
Did you actually?
Yeah, it was when he was skinny.
Oh my god.
And he had the horrible. Remember, he had the horrible like mustacheless beard.
Yeah.
That Chris Hero with the stringy hair.
Yikes.
But the man can work, and he hits very hard.
Oh
Very
yeah.
hard.
Oh, yeah, I'm guessing you took a couple shots from him yourself.
Oh, I took all the elbows. I gave some. His were a lot stiffer.
Yikes.
Yeah. It was fun though. Anyway, I know he can work well. Velveteen Dream, I will say this, for a man that's 22, I think,
Oh, he's so good.
it's
So fucking
ridiculous to be that good, that young, and with that amount of experience that he has. He's only been doing this for like a year at most.
Yeah, he execute execute. What's the one thing that starts with E? Execute. What the fuck is that word?
I don't know what
Exceeded
word.
expectation.
No, he shows off. It's like he spits out. It's an E word that spits out. Excuse.
He spits out.
No, it's a synonym to spits out. Like he exudes. Is it exudes? the
But
word
he
right now?
exudes charisma.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Yeah, not even just on an in-ring level. Yes, he's still learning. He's decent in-ring. But the thing
Yeah.
that makes him is the character work. Like,
Yep.
similar to Bray Wyatt, not now because Bray was on a downward spiral, but like early Bray, he completely threw himself into the gimmick. Like, there's no differentiating the real person from the character. He embodies whatever the Velveteen Dream is. Like, whether it be
The
Prince
way
or
I just
Purple
think the
Goldust.
name just sounds really dumb, but you don't let the name fool
But,
you.
but I think that's part of the appeal. It's so ridiculous that it works.
I
There's a reason-
can
yeah.
only say that what I want to mention in some days later on and stream on my channel. Yeah, plug.
Plug.
Wow.
But
Fast plug though.
yeah, but the thing that I wanted to mention in that where I want to talk general about WWE, there aren't many characters in the company. They're all interchangeable. A Dolph Ziggler or a Zack Ryder or they're all guys in tights and wrestle good but have nothing else.
Like, the only people that really stand out right now are Bray, obviously, and even Matt Hardy right now.
Yeah.
Who?
The,
You cut out then.
Sorry,
Oh, right.
Bray and Matt, yeah.
Yep.
I will say this for Velveteen. He's like a sponge. But
Yeah.
he's just taking everything that they're teaching him and throwing it right back.
Not even what, like, what they call, like, the trainers at the Performance Center, but, like, every time he has one of these big marquee matches, like, obviously we watched the match with Aleister Black, and it was amazing. Like, he obviously learned from Tommy End, who's been in this business, like, 16 years now, and adapted, learned what he could. Also, Ace is in the chat. Hello, Ace.
Hello.
Nice.
And he had that match with Gargano, another person he can learn from. They're doing the smart thing with him. He's young. So they're, like, every feud or every major match he's had has been with someone that's been around for, like, 10 or 15 years. Like, Tommy End, Johnny Gargano, now Cassidy Sono. People have been around, can teach the kid how to work for big-time matches in front of big-time crowds. It's
And
a
the
smart
thing is-
type of booking.
The thing is, he's eating the pins, but at the same time, he's learning so much by eating the pins, and it doesn't hurt him to eat those pins.
It's not hurting him in the slightest.
Because NXT, unlike main roster, NXT fans know the history. NXT are usually marks who know the history of wrestlers, so they know these wrestlers have history, and realistically, a fresh kid shouldn't beat these experienced wrestlers like this that easily and stuff like that.
I do think, though, this is his win.
Think
Yeah.
this is going to be his win?
Yeah, like Cassidy Sono's or Chris Hero's role in NXT seems to be what Dolph Ziggler was at a time, like the gatekeeper. It's like, okay, you face me, you beat me, then you move on to the big stuff. Like he's like that middle of the card. Once you get past me, you can go do the better stuff. He's the Dolph Ziggler of NXT.
It happened with Gargano. Gargano that has been in that mid card spot up until he beat Chris Hero. Once he beat Chris Hero, like pushed him up the card himself.
Hi, Grids.
I mean, it's also like what Razor Ramon was for the longest time.
Yeah, kind of Razor. I guess I hate to say it, Bray's kind of in that role now.
Yeah.
Like if you beat Bray, you go on to bigger and better things.
Which a lot of us would have liked that to be Bray. To be fair,
Yeah, mine's good.
It's what someone like Orton should do now, but he's not. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. I also think that Velveteen Dream's going to show off crowd love him. He'll get more character work and get more over. Get more eyes on him, and he'll continue to develop. But I think we mentioned, before the stream, people going up, or at the start of the stream, people going up. I think Chris Hero's going up.
Yeah, same.
I think there's nothing left for him
up at the
to
Rumble?
do. Yeah, I think why not.
Okay.
Well, like what's he doing in NXT? He's not going to be like shoved up the card because it's kind of full at that end. They've got plans for people like Adam Cole, Aleister Black. They're doing stuff with stuff with Gargano. Ciampa's coming back. It's busy up there. Tag team scenes kind of mad, but they got TM61 coming back, and they're not going to put Chris Hero with a random partner.
TM61.
Yes.
The
What TM is that?
I don't know.
Isn't it Protect? Is it Whirlwind?
I thought it was Will-O-Wisp, but
Will-O-Wisp? They're not named after the Pokemon TM.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Thank goodness. I was going to say.
They actually mentioned that in a promo on NXT last week. Because they're like, yes, our name's TM61. People don't think about the missile name TM61. They just ask, what Pokemon thing is there? Anyway. But they're back. They'll obviously get into the tag team scene. So Kassius Ohno kind of has nothing to do. Like, if they don't move him up, he'll just remain in the same slot. Like, gatekeeper.
I actually have a suggestion for Cassius Ohno that I personally would like to see, and this is just my
in NXT or the main roster?
No, main roster, and this is myself as a wrestling mark.
Split Sheamus and Cesaro up and put him with Cesaro.
Yes, Kings of Wrestling back again. Yup, that's exactly what I want.
Okay, the only issue with that is that the Kings of Wrestling was a thing from like 10 years ago. And I don't think with the smart marks, it's relevant enough for them to mark out for it.
yeah.
It's
not a recent indie thing. It's a way in the past indie thing.
That's fair, but it's like I'm itching for like them two together. Their tag team finisher could be the uppercut into the discus forearm. It works perfectly. Their two styles work very well together, and I love them as a tag team.
They were fantastic on the indies. They were the Young Bucks before the Young Bucks. Not style-wise, but as far as dominating the indies.
Yeah. And another reason why I think that would work over well, because the Stars, no offense to anything about Cesaro and Sheamus, I really somewhat enjoy the bar, but it's getting to that point where we've seen them versus Seth and a partner of his for a long time.
Since before August. Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, we've seen this whole feud between the Shield and Cesaro and Sheamus for a very long time. So I think it's about time we get something new. And
maybe.
Yeah, and
But the thing is, would you really want Cesaro to split up from our current tag team just to move on to another one?
Not really. Well, but my question is, what would they do with Cesaro? Actually, I would not mind them putting a feud between Cesaro and Hero, have them have a feud initially.
So, like it all started with him and Sheamus.
Oh, God damn it, yeah, that does make a good point.
Best out of 7 match.
No, but
God.
But the thing is, they could go the route of Ono gets called up. They do a backstage thing with him and Cesaro, hey, we should do that thing again. Sheamus walks in, then Ono and Sheamus kind of have like a mini like feud going on. Eventually get to the point where it's like Cesaro has to choose, and he just turns on both of them, and he goes, "Fuck it, I'm going solo."
Yeah.
Like you can do it that way, I guess.
Yeah,
Then maybe out of that you get Ono Sheamus.
That would work as well.
Yeah. It really depends if... see, the thing is, I was going to say Vince. I don't even know if Vince is in charge anymore. Depends on whoever's in charge sees Cesaro as upper card solo or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure because of Vince selling off all that stock. We don't know who has.
I'm pretty sure he has final say, but as far as day-to-day running, I don't think it's him anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm on board with you, Chris
back
Hero.
to Prince.
Yeah. I agree with you, Chris Hero going up.
I
Velveteen
think
Dream.
he'll be the only one that might go up from this.
Okay. Well,
I can only say we're going to see many guest appearances in the Royal Rumble of the NXT.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't
not-
say
of course.
many.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say many.
Well, I would say
well,
at least
In the women's, yes.
Yeah.
Not in the men.
in the men. I would say at least like 3 or 4.
The thing about the men though, we only have officially 16 people announced for the men. Only
17.
17? Is it 17?
You're very muffled, Canchas, by the way.
Sorry.
Ellis, Randy, Shinsuke, John,
Wait, who's that first one?
Ellis.
Elias.
Oh,
Elias.
Elias.
I needed to think as well for a moment.
Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Matt Hardy, Bray Wyatt, Rusev, Aiden English, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, The Miz, Ty Dillinger,
These all people that have been called up.
Big E,
No,
Kofi
people that are
Kingston,
announced
and
for the men's
Xavier
run.
Woods.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yo, buy an oiled up Big E. Let's get it. We need Big E with oil all over him. Let's
Oh
get
my
it.
god. Sweet!
Y'all think that they're gonna put ties at 10 again?
No,
No.
it's done.
Old meme is old. Can't do it again.
Well, yeah, you might say there's only 17 announced, but there's also like at least 10 that are likely just haven't been announced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, like Jinder's not been announced, but it's not like he's not gonna be in it. Like
Also
Mojo
Bobby.
Rawley's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder. All these people that are like Anderson and Gallows probably be in it. Anyway, but yeah, I see Dream and Ono. A few of you mentioned you think this will steal the show. I think it depends on the amount of time the match get. Because it could be a case of, right, kids, you got 10 minutes. Go out there and do what you can do. And on a card that has Tommy End versus Adam Cole
And Almas
and
versus
Almas versus Gargano, which will get time. I don't know if it will do enough to warrant match of the night.
yeah,
I wouldn't mind if
will-
it did, obviously.
Yeah. Because the two of them deserve it. The two of them deserve to go a while and have a great match.
I hope for great things. I hope Velveteen Dream has some gimmick on it. It's like, yeah. But we'll see. Everyone think Velveteen Dream's going over, or any?
Yeah, it's his night to
yes.
shine.
This is the night that he goes up the card this time.
Can't hear you at the minute.
I also see. I don't see Gargano winning. I'll get to that later, but I see. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll talk about it later.
The other thing I want to mention is that they seem to be very high on Velveteen Dream internally, because over the tapings, the NXT tapings, they announced to the live crowd that at this takeover there would be a match between Lars Sullivan and Big Demo, and obviously Velveteen Dream got cleared, so they rushed him onto the card and just took that match away. I don't even know if we're getting it period anymore. So they clearly have big expectations for him if they wanted him on the card that badly. To actually change the card you announce to your live audience, it's not something that's usually done in NXT.
I personally can't wait, and I really hope they're going to do it. That as soon as the Velveteen Dream hits the main roster, he gets to be the apprentice of Gold Dust.
That's the concerning thing, is this can go one of two ways. Either he'll go up, he'll recognize his talent, he'll get a mid-card push and eventually work his way up, or he'll be like, lol, you're gay, you're a comedy gimmick, go do things with Goldust.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I think he's too good for that, to be honest.
I agree, he is too good for that, but
Yeah.
remember, Vince has final say.
Oh, damn you, Vince.
And-
Love you, Vince, but damn
Like,
you, Vince.
look at examples like, I can't remember his name right now. Leo Kruger, what's his name? Adam Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, Adam Rose, yeah.
He was very talented, proved in NXT he could wrestle, and he was worthy of mid-card, upper-card, but because of his gimmick, lol, comedy jobber.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Dallas, another one. He was headlining NXT for over a year
Yeah.
with a similar gimmick that he had on the main roster, but the
Bowie.
gimmick is what held him back.
The problem that I mentioned before, WWE does not push characters anymore. And I don't get it. One of the biggest draw is a zombie magician that won WrestleManias over decades.
The thing is, though, it's not marketable. Like, you can use Undertaker as an example. He never in his career has been the face of the company. Never.
Yeah.
Like, in his early days, it was Hogan. Then, like, mid-career, it was Austin. Then it was Cena.
Cena,
Undertaker was
right.
always there and always made event, but never the one promoted as, that's our guy. He's not marketable. Like, he's big, tall, like, occult gimmick. He's got tattoos. It's not marketable. Like, kid, like, things that are made for children aren't going to be, like, sponsoring WWE because that guy is the face of your company.
Yeah.
And the same applies to, like, this big Prince, purple smoke gay guy.
Yeah. Everything that doesn't sell toys well or could be controversial, no thank you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Bray
And
was
to-
their chance to change that, but...
And
Oh,
to be
happened.
fair, it wasn't. It's not really. It's somewhat WWE
sorry.
fault saying. Oh, what?
Said BRB in the chat.
Okay. It's a good thing though. It's not a bad thing. Necessarily a bad thing. He wouldn't be the face because I think him having the entire brand on his back would kind of.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that it's either face of the company or nothing. I'm saying
Okay.
they're wary to push someone that high because right now, Roman Reigns isn't working. The fans are not getting behind him, so they have to keep their options open at the top of the card. That's why you have these, no offense, white meat, babyface, clean-cut people all up there, like Seth Rollins, like AJ Styles. Like, honestly, AJ probably wouldn't be up there if Roman was succeeding. Like,
Probably.
he's a clean-cut, good guy, happy, smiley babyface. Like, if they have to, he can be pushed as the face of the company. That's why he's there. That's why Orton's still relevant. That's why Cena's still in the position he's still in. Like, even during the Cena Reigns feud, Cena mentioned it. I wouldn't be here if you would do your job right.
And it's true. Roman's still not doing his job.
That's why they're kind of like sketchy on pushing like controversial gimmicks that high up. Like, they need to have backup plans if Roman just fails.
Yeah. In which, from what it seems like, I don't think Roman's going to succeed. No offense, I don't. I think the best way he can succeed, stop shoving him down people's throat. Let him be let him be a heel, and let him just go and do some bullshit.
I think we'll get more into that tomorrow because I think some of us might have something to say about Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Another one.
Okay, so
not
back on
announced
track.
that's bound to be in there.
Yeah.
Back on track. So the next match on the card, I don't think it'll be the Aleister Black.
I think it will be.
You really?
I think NXT like to keep their titles as the main event.
Yeah, true.
So Aleister Black and Adam Cole, baby.
Baby, yeah. This is a weird one. If you
Why?
go back and watch our Survivor Series one, this is the match we predicted they'd do at their WrestleMania show, like the main event.
Yeah.
Like, in the fact that it's not even main event here and it's an undercard match is strange. So either they have big plans that don't involve these two, or they're just not that high on these two anymore. Or
I think,
one of them at least. I think they're still high on Aleister.
yeah.
I don't know if they're considering Adam Cole a failure or not yet. Because think about it, he's been there, 6 months now? What's he done?
Has it been 6 months for Adam Cole?
Rough, yeah, because it was Mania, but yeah.
Okay.
What's he actually done?
Yeah.
I watch NXT every week. Adam Cole's done nothing.
Yeah.
He'll occasionally come out and have an okay match. He's not had any standout matches. Sorry to say, his character's very vanilla. He doesn't stand out.
Yeah.
Funny thing
He's just kind of there.
yeah, funny thing is that kind of fits into WWE currently. A character.
Yeah, that's the thing. When he goes to the main roster, he'll probably get a push, but in NXT, he doesn't stand out.
Yeah.
Because when you got people like Aleister Black running around, Velveteen Dream, even Gargano, who is doing the generic white babyface to perfection right now.
Yeah.
He's just there. I get it, you're generic Shawn Michaels heel wannabe. Is that all? You say your name, then add the word baby at the end? Is that it? Is that your whole shtick?
Yeah.
This, okay. I have a feeling this match will be amazing because of everything I've said. Adam Cole will go out there to prove a point.
Yeah.
This is his chance to show why they spend so much on hiring him.
And also, there are many opportunities because it is an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah.
If they're allowed to cut loose, I expect fireworks. Not literally.
I was like, literally fireworks, bro.
It's not a Matt Hardy compound.
Can we have another Matt Hardy compound, please? What a Matt Hardy compound, man.
I do expect good things. I mean, the reason it's an Extreme Rules match is it's in Philadelphia, home of ECW, blah blah blah, cater to the crowd. I don't know. Also, we should mention Aleister Black is coming into this no longer undefeated. Sorry.
Wait, does that count as him eating?
He was pinned.
Okay.
What do you mean? Does that count? The man got pinned.
Well, he's still undefeated in single competition.
He still got pinned.
WWE likes to make that point. Oh, they might be pinned, but they're still undefeated in singles competition.
No, that's not how it is. He's the one. If he was in a four-way and he lost but didn't get pinned, I would agree with you. But he's the one that got pinned.
Which I don't understand. They spent a long time building up his undefeated streak and took away Velveteen's Dream's undefeated streak to give it to him, and then it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, we're just gonna make him not undefeated anymore. Okay.
It set up this match. That's the storyline for this match. Is that he beat Adam Cole in the mini tournament. Adam Cole was mad, cost him his #1 contender shot and his undefeated streak. That's why we're here.
Okay.
Simple story. Obviously, the fact that it's no DQ opens up the idea of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly interfering. Not sure if they will or not, but there's a chance they could.
Well, I either see that or maybe a new member of the Undisputed Era, maybe. Maybe
someone on the current roster or a signing.
Well, we did just get I actually don't know.
What were you gonna say, Ricochet?
I was gonna say Ricochet. I was thinking. I don't know. I really don't know. I just threw out something there because I could see Bobby Fish and
Question.
And Kyle, what's up?
Okay. spoilers for people that don't read the internet. EC3, he's basically signed back with WWE. Do you see
Pretty
him
much,
going,
yeah.
Do you see him going through NXT, or do you see him showing up in the Rumble?
Personally, I wouldn't want him to go to NXT because he's very good where he is now. But I can see them putting him on.
Because I was gonna say, there's a new member.
Yeah, but my question is, why would they put us in NXT? Because usually with NXT, they have them go through NXT because they need to change either their style of wrestling, their
What about Drew McIntyre?
Drew still need a little. I think Drew was just a transitional champion at this point now.
No, Drew's purpose was the same as Samoa Joe's purpose in NXT. Established veteran, knew what they were doing, could teach the young kids the WWE style.
Oh, okay.
And now that Drew's not there and won't be there for at least like 6 months, from what I know,
Yeah,
they need someone there that knows what they're doing and knows the WWE way. He does. So I don't have an issue with him taking that role for now.
I know. Yeah, not to mention, I could see him going to the Undisputed Era and having him be a part of that faction as their news member. Yeah.
Demon, thoughts on this match or EC3 or any of that?
I am just excited about the possibilities that they have to show off, especially with the Extreme Rules. I also expect interference.
From Kyle O'Reilly and Fish, or someone that we didn't mention?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something. It feels like there's something going to happen in there.
Yeah.
Maybe
it does
even
have
a
that feeling.
surprise thing.
Yeah.
The thing with EC3 is, does he keep that name? I know he can. He legally has it, but will he keep the name?
I would say yes.
But how do they acknowledge the car? Do they acknowledge Dixie?
No, I wouldn't even call him Ethan Carter III. I would just say keep him as EC3. Don't ever mention the Carter part.
Well, I mean, it would eventually have to be mentioned, why he's called that.
Well, actually, Dixie Carter is on good terms with WWE right now. And
I know that, but would they it's different than appearing on a special for the network, right? That's not to your mass audience.
Yeah.
Appearing, or not appearing, but being mentioned on their weekly show is completely different. Do you want to give her that acknowledgement?
I would say...
I think they're going to change the name because it's still WWE.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. The thing,
They could keep it EC3 and just initial it differently.
Change his name.
Make it stand for something else.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that one. Because I think he should keep EC3, but not necessarily the,
Also, it's in Philadelphia, home of ECW, EC3.
Yeah.
Extreme Rules, man. Hey. Cyclone, do you have any thoughts? Do you know who EC3 is, first of all?
No.
No, okay.
do you know who... what was his thing?
Derek Bateman from WWE.
Derek Bateman. Yeah, from NXT, early NXT when they were a game show.
Yeah.
Yes. The name. Is he the one with the really close together eyes?
I don't
Yes,
know.
he is. I'm looking at him. His eyes are really dug in his head. They're really close to his nose. Yes, I know who that is.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not confirmed, but he's basically on his way back to WWE. Sorry.
WWE.
Derek Bateman was a mug. Yes, he was. Total barbarism. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
But he was a mug. It was a horrible gimmick. He went on a double date with Daniel Bryan and the Bella Twins. Yes, he did. And he was wearing an all-American outfit, draped in the American flag. It was horrible. But he's better than that now.
Yeah, he went to he's one of the few people that went to TNA and took a gimmick and fucking shot it. He shot to the moon with that shit.
Yes, he did. He's a very hot commodity right now. Mm-hmm. Not on the level as someone as AJ debuting a couple of years ago, but it would still be a nice moment.
Yeah, I do see him as of right now. He probably is the hottest free agent right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't.
Unless you want to count people like Rey Mysterio.
Wait, is Rey Mysterio officially a free agent?
He's a free agent, yeah.
I thought he was still signed with Lucha Underground.
No, he got out of that contract a long time
Okay,
ago.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So
been
yeah,
a
I guess Ray is I guess him or Ray is the hottest free agents. Yeah.
Or RVD, one of my favorites.
Rob Van Dam.
Oh hell yeah!
One of a kind. Yeah.
I love RVD. I actually saw on Twitter his Twitter. He's like, "Are you going to be a Raw 23?" He's like, "No." No.
Good man, Rob. Disappointing the fans from day one.
But yeah.
Hey, one second. Hey, Demon.
Yeah.
Probably, the Digimon is a little too loud on the stream. Turn down like a little bit.
Surely, if you're
The problem is
wait.
if I try it into if I try to do that in the Streamlabs, it doesn't let me configure the sound of the game.
well, can't you just play on your TV instead and just not hear the sound, or just like unplug the sound through your Elgato, and then it won't pick up on your computer?
Can you turn it down in the game capture software?
Yeah, all
No,
that.
no. Well, then I'm going to try something else at one moment.
Yeah, I got. Someone told me that the game audio was really loud for Digimon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is your mysterious informant?
Wait.
People were
wait,
popping
wait,
chat.
wait.
People from TeamSpeak were popping chat shit.
Why is there still sound?